Welcome, welcome to Factorio Modded. This is my Nullius mod. Yeah, I don't know, 94, 95 or something episodes in. We're launching rockets, as many as we can do before we run out of production. So I've been buffing all the various bits on my base slowly, and I think we actually got to a point of surplus rockets. So I started buffing how many rockets we have. Just added 2 or 3 more, and it should make a difference. So should start seeing the rate of science coming a bit better. We were low on the satellites. I see satellites in all these ones, so the satellites are not a problem. I can check basically at the satellite maker here, and it seems pretty good now. The lab 4 is still slightly short. Maybe the request is too low. Announcement 12. Go to 20. Little lab thing here. There's various problems. Different buildings. Maybe chem plant too. But the other things are pretty good though. We've got kind of solved those. I thought I made a new chem plant too. Maybe I didn't. That's still the original one. The chem plant 1 was the problem. Like right in here. And chem plant 2 is making chem plant 1, so kind of the same problem still, we're just less of the problem. I don't know why chem plant why has chem plant 1 always been so problematic? I mean, it's lacking the medium tank ones. I make box versions of that too, so I can unbox. So what I'm going to do is unbox medium tanks. We're at a point where we don't really care too much for the location of items. We make them as long as we make them. That's gonna make better. That's gonna make see what's the shortage. It looks like it's like the rest of it's okay. Heaps of that, heaps of that. It's basically just as meme tanks. Everything is fine. This is the crafting speed, which we can work on after that. We can get a second one of these going. We can get some speed modules. We've got this thing down below, which we can upgrade for a very quick upgrade. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we just solved meme tanks as well, so everything's good here now. It's a matter of crafting it. So this building over here, just made lab 2s. Be humming along. There's footer instead of 3s low as well. I don't know where that new area built up north has that as a box. Got a new box factory. Yeah. I know I got footer instead of 2s. Mainly footer instead of 3. I need that for next tier. Yeah, so hydrosimilar. Not really part of this build, I guess, but it's part of the general build. The sensor box and the footer 3 box. Oh, is it footers or normal? Might be both. Inserter. Yeah, so many intermediaries, it's crazy. This motor 2 is kind of low, and bearing box is totally just bust. So, how to make bearings? Bearing box, Foundry 3. Alright. Need some lubricant too, so we've got lubricant here, so we're alright. We can tear it into here properly. Oh, that's that's not lubricant. That's crap. Okay, so this is going to be bearings. Oh, that's ceramic. Ah, oh, yeah. Okay. No. Oh, we do have ceramic powders. It says red right now. It says 0 in the way. Which is strange. Maybe it's in a buffer box. But yeah, the bearing shouldn't be problematic for this. And then that will be fine for that. And then this filter 3 box we can unbox. And here, I guess. This filter 3 actually, not 3. Oh, we went one too far. It's just filter 3, but actually low on green chips, which is weird. May I don't request enough? Place 32, so 100, and this is a stone setter as well. My solution basically is just keep increasing the numbers of everything, and see what breaks. The sensor 1 breaks. Why is the problem with that? Request. Yep. All is fine. All this going all day long. This lab, we're gonna be good. Now, it's 26 labs there. And that's been the biggest problem with my satellites for a long time. We start making more chem plant 2s here. A whole new factory just doing it. I think that was based on normal chem ones. We're not here. But it's kind of just moved the problem closer to where it was. Now we're low on carbon composite, which is an actual problem, not a delivery. The carbon composite. Carbon. Got a few places for that. I don't know where we make it though. We have a factory for that. Turn these things off. In there maybe. Green. Is that it? My factory for carbon composite. There, no wonder we're so low. Not gonna service anything. Way too slow. Why is it a smoke cloud? Oh, we can't do that. We got pipes over. That's epoxy, and it's oh, there's no epoxy. Yeah, how have I done this? Are they supposed to be both epoxy? Supposed to be chlorine. Yeah, so because it's underground pipe, we can't pipe that one properly. We have to... Let's try and get one feed module in here. That's all. Help this out a little bit. It's only a little bit faster, but it still helps. Push that one here too. Yes, there's a slight buff. The carbon fiber's a bit slow. The only problem here is actually the flow rate of this belt. We're boxing it, right? And then we've seen the box in there, so I probably should be requesting this faster from another factory, or just making this better. This factory looks a bit sad, to be honest. Any of argon. Is there a speed thing? I don't think there is. This is really old too. Alright, how's it looking? Looking good for now. I don't know whether it's going to keep up because I might drain this acro trial, which I haven't buffed for a while. But you know, everything gets buffed eventually. I mean, we're not even saturating the belt here. I mean, it only makes 1 out of 3. Pretty sad ratio. That's something, you know, it's sort of. What else can we do to buff it? These have got. I think it's. Wow. Would say to add more speed modules, but we haven't got any in my pocket. I can't add them. You can add prod modules, but they're not really. They make that much richer. Another 3%, I think. And these aren't even boxed. I can go carbon fiber box. I just shot something. It's so dumb. Carbon composite box. Yeah, it's definitely negative there. Carbon fiber box is very positive though, so I probably just need to make a new factory that requests it and produces it. This one here with epoxy boundary. So I'm not sure the epoxy. I don't really need that much epoxy. That solvent. There's 1.3k there. That's a bit sad. And the rate of carbon fiber is a bit low. I think even this one could do a bit of a buff from requesting. Add in 4. Yeah. I'd like to speed up more, but I don't think I can. And this looks great. It's doing its thing. I mean, once we get this, we can start doing artificial intuition. 50k research though, quite expensive. How's my rocket fuel now? Is it still going? Still positive, but maybe not for long. Expect that they're not keeping up. I can't really add them in there either. I'm going to add the end ones. A little bit extra speed, but it's not going to help that much. Oh, I've got 8. There we go. So that one's 17. That's an extra 4 speed, I guess. It through 150 seconds. And I've got 17 crafting speed. It's pretty good. We're down to 0.42 a second. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this explosives seems to be good. We got like 1,000 in this box, and this one's got been used, so we kind of oversupplied that. What was battery box? We had problems with that, but we seem to have solved that. A little bit lower in aluminium here. What's oh, it's just a small thing. So I think all these boxed versions I've been doing slowly have actually made a difference. I do need to get this composite going though. Thinking of, well, it's got 3 stored up. Well, it did. Alright, let's go get more of this. Where am I gonna put it? Might give its own little area. And here's as good as Plasticini. Which way do I lean? That. Rotate that way. So that's epoxy. We're a bit low on that. That's not so great. I should start making more epoxy. But these should be fine. The requests, this is the outputs, are good. A bit of speed maybe. Go to the bigger one. Oh. How's the epoxy looking? Little epoxy though, epoxy. I need some help. Already doing very well. I'm still dropping 0.4% frames. How do they fix that? I'd like learn more about dropping frame logic. But this should help with my shortage anyway. We need more epoxy. I think the epoxy is a bit sad. We got a big factory of that, but not that good. Actually, out resources. So we've got no BPA. There's a box version of the epoxy. There we go, box version. Like this, can we make this box? Probably swap it. There's BPA box and then there's BPA box pressurized. Let's do BPA box. We'll keep it the same. Yes, that should work. And we'll get a little bit more epoxy here. I don't know if it's going to be better, but not much right now. This is it's been barreling epoxy, but where's it even coming from? At the other end of the pipes. It ain't going. There we go, there's ECH. So ECH is a bit slow too. Well, it's just because we haven't really set this up very well. A lot of little pipes. ECH. We can start importing that instead. This is like old, a very old infrastructure. We can import that. ECH. Maybe 100. We'll flood this with epoxy. Be much better. More pipe toes. I should go watch the rockets. I don't understand. I don't understand. I think science is gonna be good, but this was a little faster. I'm not sure I can speed it up much beyond what I'm doing. Which makes it playing this is less motivating. I'm gonna play some No Man's Sky, but I can always do like a 30-minute session of this. Then go switch to No Man's Sky. Only reasons, oh, we got 5 satellites. We're running out of small beacon 3s. Okay, it's new problem. Large beacons. Where's the small beacon? Moving too soon now. I don't see the small beacon 3. Thought to be there, but it just says we eat them there. Where do we make them? There we go, just a few greens. Well, it's not even here. What the hell? I'm like right on top of it. It says we make it there. Okay. It's substations. We're right out of substation 2s. The old diagnosis. The box? I don't think so. No. Hold on to. Sometimes you can see them in the same area, but other times, no. Hold on to. Next door. Really? We actually are steel cable? What made a whole factory for that? Okay, we're just gonna do an unbox. Steel cable right here. Good. We can do it. Is there a way of doing it? There isn't a. I'll do it there. Steel. We don't need that much, maybe like 50. I'm gonna check out my factory because something's gone wrong with steel. Oh, this is very short. What's happened? It's stupidly low. We got 1,000 there, but the steel is like. Oh, it's blocked up on the gravel. Oh wow, okay. So basically the speed of this is too slow to process. And the speed of this is too slow because there's no acid. Where's add acid here actually? We can do like a little look. I think we got acid barrels. We're actually out of sulfuric acid barrels. Whoa. Okay, that's bad. We got a factory down here making them. We are making them. Too slow. Okay, let's go fix that. A confluence of problems. Too north. Way too north. Gotta go south. One barrel pump 2. We can just add another one. Or 2. There we go. We've got barrels for days. Now it's only over 230k, so we're still very positive here. Look at that. Barrels. Got the acid. God. Alright, how's this little patch? My patches are running low. Hopefully we can get this solved. So I thought on this acid is actually, we've been importing it from elsewhere, but I might just do an empty barrel situation. If I get this positive anyway. Don't have that many barrels, but the idea is work. We need small ones, small tanks. This is less than like, you know, X number. Pump it in. Then we'll get to gen pop. There's lots of barrels now. They're coming. I need some more of these requesters though. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be right there. As long as these get acid again. I'm not seeing it right now. This is, it's got the acid coming in, but it's just going north, I suspect. Not the idea of this. What's going on? I guess those ones are low too, though, so it's helpful both. We get enough, we'll backfill it, and then these will go. They're totally dead right now. Like, totally, like, ruined. Now these were dispatch chests. That's cleared that. So the steel should be flowing into my factory here. We're good on the wires. Actually, where is the steel wires? Do we not? Oh, we do make them here. Make sure. 14. What? Ah, that's a bit sad. Hundreds of them, man. What was that at? Must have been 200 already. That should help that shortage we had, so that should be good. How's my rockets? No ceramic powder at all. Okay, something else is broken. What happened to it? No silicate ingots at all. So weird, like you constantly like does putting out fires because it's such a complex chain. It's too hard to like build to spec the number of recipe changes. Now this silicate ingot thing, it's going as good as it can, but it's basically just it's just too slow. We're actually out of silicate boxes anyway. So even though I speed this up right now, which I'm gonna do, it won't make a difference. Very slow. 0.6 versus 2, it's still doubling. Yeah, the silica box down here, not enough sand. Even this thing's a bit sad. There's also ingots. Sand here is totally dead. Now I think there was acid problems. Each of these got 1,000 sand, but they don't input unless it's Logic network, it's got net sand. 170. So if I basically ate all my logic network of sand. We can't eat it. Can't just eat it. So I have to go back to make more sand basically, and we should be okay. Now that gravel does make sand. You're supposed to crush it down like this. The mineral dust is the other problem though, because if you don't acid, you can't get rid of the mineral dust. So I'm starting to solve the mineral dust here with the acid. Lots of sludge. Hope that's enough to Fix the backlog. Because we can't crush any gravel up right now. And gravel is kind of the best way to get sand. I used to do sandstone is probably better again. I'm not sure how else you're supposed to get sand. I mean, you can turn this back into sand, but the hydrochloric acid is not really free. I never really tested out whether it can be free. Maybe it's a net positive loop you can do. Because this one down here with the, you just dump stuff in the ocean. This turns out to be very free on the acid. And I am using it. Hundreds of barrels of acid. Yeah, 2.9k now. And that was just this wasn't ready to change fast enough to get them available. Choose those ones. Normally you speed them up with these. Yeah, so this factory I built a long time ago now. Whole purpose is actually make ECH, but in the process you have to delete all the rest of it. And the main thing you get is lots of chlorine and lots of hydrochloric acid. It's a bit low on water, a bit strange. Oh, this thing. Too slow. Look. That's positive, but I don't believe it. The thing here is just not good enough. There we go, there's a bit more water. Pipe spray can't handle much more than that, but oh my god, a little wastewater here. Well, these were lacking water, so let's get that positive now. So they're actually lacking some hydroxide. So this saline electrolysis into 4 parts. This would be a good one. Like one of the first recipes you get. But it's really good for getting free chlorine for acid. And free acid is like the main thing you really want processing all your junk. I mean, all this hydrogen is like useless. The acid's way more useful. So much bloody hydrochloric acid here, we can't even use it seems. Let's go up again. So really the destruction of powder, mineral dust. Actually we'll go search for mineral dust. 1000, we're good. I want to decrease it. We need to solve this ceramic powder, so we're gonna get now why is there no acid here again? What's happened? Positive acid here, but it's not flying back. Now, does it go anywhere else after it gets here? I don't think it does. I think it's the lack of pump. Yeah. Not good enough. .6 speed, it's not that great. You put behind though, can you? Like one back here each one. it doesn't fit because of the burn off. Maybe a faster rate, like this acid. It's not really there. Maybe let's get more speed. This will go all day long. I mean, it's only 30 acid each time, but it's only 30 for one. Such a shitty ratio. We got so much mineral dust as well. I can put it into a chest at the end of this as well. Maybe that's worth doing. Where's my belt? Yeah. Let me delete the outer rust bit though pretty well. I mean, this seems to be working better. Can't tell if it is though. Yeah, these are going quite good. And rockets are going again, so the ceramic maybe fix itself. Still negative. Yeah, the old silicon's not really cutting, is it? It's a sand. Oh, it must be positive soon. I've got no positive sandboxes. Wow, okay, so I'm just gonna make heaps more sand from sandstone. And that's what's kind of something to do, isn't it? Well, these things running out. It's fine right now, but I mean, it's kind of crazy. These are like given like efficiency modules too to go run nice and efficient. I think so. I can't remember where I put let's see, it's got sand here too. Let's request sand, so we do need the sand. Like rutile, so even to make lots of sand, we're gonna eat it. This is supposed to be a sand factory. It's all locked up on the stone. These gravel boxes, I think what we can do is start just tracking them. Rather than draw them. These just go all day long. Not the fastest setup, but they'll go. It is boxed. I'm going to get up a lot of gravel in my network, but the stone won't hold me up. I mean, it's not the way to get rid of stone as far as I know. I think I looked earlier on and it's sort of just turn it into stone brick. Like that. Then stone brick's kind of useless. Can't do much with stone bricks. Hang on, 452. No one. Make stone we want. 452. That's curious. So the boxed way of making stone bricks actually gives you gravel, because 4 boxed, 5 boxed, 2 boxed means you actually doesn't make sense. Actually, it makes no sense at all. But it's like 20, 20, and then so you use twice as much stone to get the same amount of bricks. Why would you do that? That recipe doesn't make sense. What have I got wrong with this recipe? It's supposed to be wrong. That there makes no sense. So that's normally 4 by 5 is 20. 5 by 5 is 25. 20, 25, and 10. $20, 10, 5, and 10. Yeah, so you got half as many stone bricks. Maybe you're supposed to. Maybe it's what you want, because stone bricks are kind of useless when you want stone bricks. Stone bricks are only good for pipes. They're totally useless. Large. This is it. Stone bricks to pipes. I don't crush them either. Why does he stop now? We've run out of ore? What's happened? Belt's too slow? What's go? Conversion's too slow? Everything's just too slow, right? Oh, belt is just, oh, it's just awful. Okay, so we convert quite close, but the belt speed is just ain't gonna cut it. Sorry. Upgrades. I should have done the whole thing one go. Now it's a giant mess. But it's my mess, I mean, it's fine. It's doing better, so it's managing to get it all, and then this is slow. I think red belt at least twice as fast. Let's put these inserters. Can we do anything here? Yeah, we can. Should be fast as sand. Not sure it's gonna be that good. What's wrong here? These ones are. I want green. Why is that blue one not upgrading? These are on green. Those big. I don't even know how to make those big chests. To be fair, all these bit of poles. Oh, we do make the big chest. That's right then. Why do I even merge these? I mean, I don't really care. I do, but I don't need to. Okay, so this is actually full now, so can do some more. Oh, can't do that at the end. Just so it flows into one extra. This belt is not upgrading very nicely. Let's go blue then. I really like red belts, but they're not in my pocket, so I don't seem to craft, do they? So. Alright, how's the sand now? We're getting some sand. We're up to 1,000 almost. That did make a difference. We need to be over 1,000 to get surplus silicon. I've seen these upgrade like little piecemeal bits. I would like them to be on different sides of the belt though. It's a bit sad. When they upgrade it all, it'll be fine. Flow rate might be there. We might be okay. I feel that switch of I mean, what we got? We got 14% science in like an hour. Very slow. Literally the grind of grinds. It'd be nice if it works out though, because then we can get this infinite science. It'll make a big difference. No, it's not. It's all good now. We actually need to use more belts. Now we've got another one down here, haven't we? So what's that one do anyway? It's sort of, I made a factory up here doing the same thing, but we made mineral dust for some reason. We decided to crush up the gravel on the spot, which I think makes no sense. I guess with shitty stone and can't process it, so it's just, this is a crapshoot. I think the original way of doing it was better. Do this. And have a belt. Oh, we're actually gonna mine right here. We actually don't need that. Oh, that was lucky landing spot. Could have been a train. I mean, just doing that will help. Let's box it up and send it off into its happy little sand palace. We might flood my network with stone boxes, which we are starting to do, but we can deal with that. Maybe we'll get to a point where it won't matter. There's a lot of sand here, it's not being used. Belt's too slow. Oh, Mojo. Well, actually, it's not going to work. It's stupid. Why did I do that? We just ruin it because of this. That works now. But it wouldn't have worked very well. I got all this shit I'm about. Oh, where else? It's hard to tell now. It's like, how far did that infection of stone get? I don't think I got that far. I think we're okay. Coast is clear. We're locked up again. What's happened? We're not fast enough processing, so we actually need more of these. The sand demons, maybe. No, don't delete it. No, these should be downgraded. And oh. Really? I ran out of belt? Awkward. Here we go. Sand paradise. That is monstrously bad. It works. I mean, we're just literally just exporting lots of gravel. And just hope the gravel gets resolved somewhere else in the production chain. We can eat gravel from. I mean, maybe it's a biological process that eats gravel that we haven't really thought about as using as a way of deleting. I mean, come up with anything when you search for it. But I mean, it could well be something down in this chain. Delete. I mean, it's probably because you struck out of it, like trees, for instance. Like maybe like the fertilizer, because it uses some stuff that gravel comes from. There's mineral dust from algae too, for instance. So we just make lots of mineral dust. And we don't use acid to process it, we just use algae too to eat it. Then you go and delete the algae, which makes sludge. Sludge goes to wastewater, which you flush down. So flushing that down from flushing, it's just kind of easy flushing mineral dust that way. It's like a better way of flushing, I guess, because you don't have to use acid. You use algae spores, ocean water, and air. Grass, not so good. So there's use fertilizer, which is like more complicated mineral dust. And bacteria too does use it, but it's not much. Very minimal. Yeah. That's what I can see. Can't see much else. Alright, that's been me. I'm gonna go play some No Man's Sky.